Hey everyone, Corey from Aquarium Co-op. Today, another daily dose. But first, yes, my eye is all messed up. I had surgery on it. Don't worry, it's fine. But lots of bruising and swelling going on. And since I can't go to the store, I can work here at home. And so today, I'm going to tear down a wall and who knows what else. But basically, I want to expose this little room where the sink is going in and stuff like that. It's really tight. And I think if we just knock out this little wall and this wall here and open it up, we'll gain, at least a couple of feet. And then when I do redesign the room eventually, the flow in here will be much better. But started tearing it apart and thought, you know what, I should document this, and because it might make for a cool time lapse or something. We'll see. But I've got that project going on, and I know a lot of you guys are gonna be like, why don't we get to see the 800-gallon aquarium? And it's because something like that, in my opinion, has to happen first. And so I'm using the 800-gallon as a reward for myself. And so auto water change system right now is currently down. And so you guys know this, I only like to fill aquariums with water if I can do it automatically, right? And so the tank's out here, but until I finish that little room over there, because I'm out of water over here. This thing, what used to hold 500 gallons of water, no longer does because it's empty. And that's intentional, so I can get it out of here. And right on the other side of this wall is where we just were, and there's probably a wall right about here or so that we're gonna tear down. And then we've already got water coming through, water comes through, got our drains in, want to get all that set up so that automatically we're gonna change water in this tank every day. I've been playing with the live stream camera for this tank a little bit, trying to get angles and stuff like that. I've decided it's really difficult with no water in it because you can see right through it, and I haven't put shades or anything up yet either. So yeah, basically been a long week. Eye surgery, checking in on these guys, why not, they look cool. But you can see here, since the water change system's off and we got a lot of evaporation because this tank has no top, you can see it's about 1 inch low in water. And so the faster I get this done, which maybe I get it done today, maybe I don't, but I know that working in there, I want to get that wall down as much as I can, relocate the power a little bit, because there's a switch and a power outlet. And man, does it look like I got in a fight or what? But anyway, enough of me, on to this. Well, I got some safety glasses on, some gloves. I'm gonna take down the betta rack and get to it. This wall's gotta come down, so. So it's getting hotter by the minute in here, I'll tell you what, but you can start seeing the glimpse. Like, imagine if I could just walk through here. This pipe wasn't here, like let's say it ran up on the ceiling, and then the drain pipes, if I make them run this way as opposed to this way in the room, we just walk straight back. I gotta move some power, which gotta do a little bit of Googling here. I'm pretty sure I could do it, but I basically just wanna, well, I can't terminate this because there's a switch in there. But I'm going to see, hopefully, that I can relocate both of these to right here, because there's going to be an unfinished end of the wall right there. And I'm going to see if I can't, because it's already going that way. The only issue I see, really, is that the power looks like it snakes back up here and into that room for that overhead light. So, in theory, I can make some cuts, get some things done, reroute it all, and keep going for it. But at this point, hot and sweaty for sure. Yeah, mostly I just gotta keep working, but I thought I'd chime in and just, this is, I don't want to forget to document this and then just be like, oh, I'm done. But you know, it's kind of, I don't know, I should measure these. I don't know if they're 16 on center or whatnot, but it seems like a big gap here to me. But I wish I wouldn't have put the sink in. Well, I couldn't have known. Putting the sink in is what made me decide to do this. Had I not put the sink in, I wouldn't have done this. But it's so cramped in there. But now, I guess I can get that sink back out of there, but it's a real bear. Or, if I can tear this wall down, it'll be super easy. Like if I can just get even this pillar and this pillar out. So yeah, back to work for me. So here we are, getting work done. I've removed one of the posts so far. The corner post that was right here, and it was about right here. I have removed it all the way to the ceiling. So now I need to find my electrical stuff and probably turn off power, undo that light. Well, I'm not gonna undo the light, but I need to cut power back to somewhere, and by doing that, that is going to cut power. So that's what I need to do, and make sure I do it safely. Power taken off. It's gonna be a little bit darker over here, but that will allow me to take out this beam, and then, you know, at the beginning I was worried, like, what if by some freak of nature this is a load-bearing wall? Like, that would be insane. I can't imagine that's true, and it's not. But look at how weak this like 2x4 is right here. Like, it's, you can see there's like pieces in it that move. Like, this thing is not very sturdy, so I won't feel too bad about taking that out. And basically got to get it back to the wall there, and then work on doing it over here as well. You can see up top, I barely got the air. The air actually broke loose, and so I got to be careful with what I'm doing here, and I'm going to have to redo the air line and stuff like that. But nevertheless, continue to work. I think it's like 85 degrees today. It's horrible. So back to this. I really should clean up, but cleaning up is the worst part. So I'm going to do electrical, and then maybe I'll clean up. Who knows? Here we go. I swear, I'm tired. 6 o'clock. Got a bit more to do right up here. But otherwise, you know, this is removed. Obviously, patching's gonna have to be done just because there was wood there and now there's not drywall. So, gotta patch that up. There's a mess down here, a couple of dump runs to do tomorrow. Had to disconnect drain lines and stuff. A little bit of water got on the floor, need that to dry. I got this little bit up here I'm going to take down, and then I'm going to work on getting this last couple 2x4s out. I honestly might just leave this one, but I'm definitely going to work on, well, I don't know about definitely, but I'm going to work on it for sure. And then we'll see where I get to, and then it's clean up. And then the exciting part is there's so much room for activities.
So many robots in here, so many activities.
No, it's seriously like huge in here though. Even my wife walked in, you know, to make sure I wasn't doing something horrible, and she's like, "Wow, really opens up the space." And it did. It totally did. You know, like being able to look at this, I've never been able to look this way before. It's kind of weird. And once I redo plumbing, so that all the aisles are, you know, lengthways, and so we don't have any plumbing like this and this down here, and make the aisles long, it'll be super easy. So then I just plumb the rest of this, and that's the whole reason, by the way, for doing this, is so I can put the sink in. So sink goes in, then I can redo all this plumbing. And obviously there's a lot of stuff going on here. There's 3 drain lines, 1, 2, 3. There is the main drain out the building, and then since that is not tied to sewer, it's kind of a drainage into below the earth. If it rains too much, or there's too much snow, then it doesn't drain, and so then I have a backup which pumps the water out into my yard, and which I'm also wanting to use for my garden. So got a lot of stuff. Gonna redesign this whole part, get the sink in, put the drain in, then put in the auto water change and things like that. But for now, this is all I can get done today. I'm gonna chime in tomorrow with working more because this isn't enough for one video, but hopefully I want to make a video of like, oh man, he got the plumbing done and all that kind of stuff, and now we're just patching. So I gotta hop in the shower. I'm dirty, I'm sweaty, I need to shave, and you know, my eyes all messed up. Look at that. Ugh. But nevertheless, a little bit of eye surgery is not gonna keep me down, so we'll chime in tomorrow. Well, it's early, sunny day out. Not all the lights are on yet. Some are, but they're all kicking on. Time to make a dump run. Got to unload all this drywall and, you know, the waste. Unfortunately, never like to do a dump run because that means there's a lot of waste. But you know, I can't wait to get the rest of this picked up and start plumbing today. And then I got a live stream later in the day, so hopefully I don't look too tired and stuff like that. But I'm excited to get this done because it's, you know, I'm always nervous when water changes aren't happening. You see water levels are dropping, and it would seem like I haven't had water changes on in a long time, which it's only been a couple of days. So, you know, the tank's only gone a couple of days without water changes, but it's the commercial dehumidifier. It pulls so much water out of this room that, yeah, anything that doesn't have a full fitting top will just drop in water volume, as you can see. And so yeah, that's why we use the auto, you know, the auto water change system, and I want to get it up ASAP just because it's good practice to have, and takes a lot of stress out for me. So to the dump I go. Well, I'm about done for the day. Gonna feed the koi. I gotta grab some more food and put the auto feeder on here. See if I can get him to come up underneath the camera. Turn the filter off for a bit. Let's see if we can't get him to come up here. They always hide from me. If I scoot back, move this here. Can't get them to come up. So I finally started to come up to the top. They do their feeding frenzy. Hopefully they'll let me stay here. White and black, that's my Shiro Tsuri. Got the Masuba, that orange with the black scale outline. Right there, that's the one that placed last year. Got a Showa there. See if we can get them to come up. Now that I have to have the net from Moriarty, the heron, I don't get to see him as much, so I want to build a bigger pond and a better netting system there. Ooh, I love that Doitsu. There's my Doitsu Kohaku. Good. Dang. They're so shy. It's this net, because they can't see out very much, and I can't see in very much either. I should put the underwater camera in here and get them to show water temp. Growing lots of algae. Let's see if I can see what temperature it is in here. Ugh, it's all slimy. Looks like water temp's about 72 degrees. So plenty of worm to be eaten, and they love it. See if I can scare them, not scare them, but if I come over here, maybe they'll go back over. But I want to do a video where I take these guys out and measure them, because I'm going to probably enter them in the koi show this year. So they're just fun fish. I enjoy them. That's what they're there for. I wish this net wasn't there and you guys could see them in all their glory, but someday I'll do some videos purely on my koi. Can't wait till the black on the head of that Shiro comes in. There's a Shiro that's got mostly black with a little bit of white. It's fun, I like. There's also some high-fin banded sharks in here, but you rarely get to see them. Starting to put on some size. I'd say most of them are 16 plus inches. And there's still some small guys in there like that Shiro right there. But alright, well, that's all I'm getting done today. Gotta go to do the live stream. Tonight is the goldfish and koi live stream, so I'm looking forward to do that. Kind of why I'm hanging out with my koi. Love that sound. And hopefully the eye repairs in a couple of days. You know, it doesn't hurt or anything. It just looks weird, and I can get back to doing what I'm doing. But there's some big things coming. You guys will be excited to see it. So, all right, we'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully you enjoyed the daily dose. Well, it's 2 daily doses, really. That's 2 days of what I do. And yeah, besides all the normal answering you guys questions on the internet thing, but who's gonna film that?